Hey guys, Justice the Musician here, and I'm just making this video as a quick apology video for the audio and video synchronization in this interview. Now, I got to interview some really cool friends of mine called New Challenger, formerly known as New Challenger Approaches, and sadly, during the interview, we tried to sync up the mic and the video, and it synced up at first. You'll notice that it's like right on the dot, everything's going super well. And then all of a sudden, I can't figure out where, but little by little, it'll start getting slowly off until it's just completely off by like 5 minutes or something like that. And so what I'm gonna do is basically upload the video and the audio, and I know it's gonna hinder some of the experience of this interview, but I hope that you watch it all the way through because these guys are really good, really amazing. Again, I'm sorry for the audio visual mix-up. And I'll talk to you guys later. Rock on. Okay, so while I was just editing the video, I noticed the issue and I finally figured it out because it was just the audio and camera that's going on between this right now. And it turns out I think it's the camera. So what's happening is as I talk and as over a period of time, the camera and the audio don't sync up. And so when we were recording, the audio was actually fine. The audio was keeping track. The camera, however, might have frozen or paused at a few moments, and then the audio starts to get a little bit ahead of the video. And so the video is now drawn out. And so when the audio finishes, when it's supposed to, the video is actually longer. And I think it might have something to do with either the way it's processed or just the camera itself. Now, I realized this, so I just felt like you needed to know. Figured out the issue. Can't do anything about it. Anyways, rock on. I hope you enjoy the video. Hey guys, welcome to Crazy Cats YouTube, and I'm here with New Challenger from San Diego, California. I know you guys as the New Challenger Approaches though. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah, our name used to be New Challenger Approaches. We loved it. It's cool. Still think it's cool, but I just felt kind of long. A lot of times telling people that they would get lost by the time we got to Approaches. But New Challenger, huh?
New Challenger, huh?
It's cool because some people either got it or they didn't. So if they got it, it was awesome and like they were super stoked. And if they didn't, it was kind of like, oh. But I just figured, we
There's not
shortened it
enough
up.
gamers out there.
Well, everyone calls us New Challenger anyways. Like, hey, how's New Challenger doing? When's your New Challenger's next show?
No worries.
We're just ready to figure to be an opportunity to kind of rebrand ourselves and just keep going, you know.
Alright, cool. Oh, I forgot. I'm really bad at this. Obviously, this is my first time ever doing anything like this.
Okay.
But go ahead and introduce you guys' selves.
I guess I'll go first. My name's Napoleon. I play guitar in the band.
I'm John, I do vocals.
Pablo, I play drums.
Eric, play bass.
And we got a little sponsoring from Starbucks. Not really. Not sponsored. Hashtag not sponsored. But at Starbucks, if you want to sponsor us, I mean, totally down.
Yeah, do it.
And
That'd be cool.
this is Jared.
I'm kind of the co-host. I'm just here to laugh at all Justice's jokes. You know?
To make them sound more funny than they actually are. That way I'm not alone when I go ha ha ha.
Practicing my knee slap all day, you know.
Nice.
So how'd you guys form and start?
Through church. I don't know if that's metal or not. You know?
I was not expecting that, honestly.
Depends.
Yeah, no.
Depends which church, though.
Yeah.
Church.
Yeah.
But I don't like telling the story because it's your guys' story.
Because no, me and him were like best friends. We met through church, and we started like jamming together in my garage. And then my brother was like, "Oh, you guys are a band. You guys should play this battle of the bands." We were like, "Sure." And it was like a couple weeks away, so we were like, "Crap, we gotta find members." And Napoleon played guitar at church already, so we asked him. And then John knew a bassist from school. And then literally the day of the show was the first time we all played together. Like we practiced a couple hours before the show. And then we played, and I think we got offered a show like the weekend after that, so we were like, let's play it, and then we just kept playing and turned into a band.
Yeah, we didn't even have songs. They had song ideas, and John would come over and be like, "Hey, learn this," and I'd learn it, and then he would tell the bassist that here it's this riff, but we never actually played together until the day of that Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
Oh
It was
wow.
So when we actually played, that was actually our first
There's
time playing.
videos of it too. It's pretty bad.
I'm gonna have to check those out. But I'm more curious because how do you go from church to I want to say death metal, but I don't think they're post-hardcore or what do you classify that as?
Just, I don't know.
Just
Metal, I guess, but a lot of the bands that we listen to, or at least for me, like I was, since I was going to church and stuff, I listened to a lot of the Christian metal bands, and luckily there's a million of them, like in 2008. So I think we all listened to the same style of music, and we also played at church. I don't know.
Oh yeah. No, it's just very interesting. I didn't know if you guys always planned on becoming a metal band, or if like maybe one of you was punk, one of you listened to like reggae or something like that, but you guys just settled on. Like for me personally, I love like metal, rock, and jazz, but I barely play any of those. I play mostly pop rock, power rock, and punk rock.
Yeah.
So completely different style from what I originally listened to. So I don't know if the same is true for you guys, or if you guys all just listen to that genre and you're like, I want to replicate.
I mean, for me, I've always grown up. I mean, I like everything, but I've always liked metal music, and I've always wanted to. If I was to ever dabble in playing music, it would have. I know it would have been metal, you know. Like I don't know. I grew up listening to like Slipknot and Korn and Slayer, Rage Against the Machine, a bunch of different bands or whatever. So I always just like the aggression of like.
Just like that angst and like just okay.
Yeah. So. But I also listen to. I love '80s music, '80s synth pop music.
Diva.
Yeah. Like Tears for Fears is like probably my favorite. So.
They were ahead of their time. Way ahead of their time.
Yeah.
What about the rest of you guys? It's just all the same, pretty much, just metal.
Yeah, I mean now it's different, but when I was younger, like that was the style that I listened to like every second of the day, and the bands that I did listen to were the bands that influenced me into wanting to do something similar. So naturally, that style of music kind of just happened, at least for me, and I think John too.
Yeah, I think we all like everyone like listens to all kinds of music. Like when we're in the van, it goes everywhere. But for the most part, we can agree on a few, things: metal, hardcore, like post-hardcore, punk, that kind of sound. We're all pretty satisfied if someone plays
Like
something
that.
of that type. So it's
No Rihanna.
it's a good middle ground. Well,
Every now and then.
Every now and then.
Rihanna doesn't hurt.
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit
Yeah.
because you guys are soft. Oh, that picked up really good. I'm like soft. Soft. But yeah, no, that's freaking cool. And then you guys started in San Diego.
No.
I know you live in Yuma. Do y'all live in San Diego, or you guys started
We
together
all
and split up?
lived in Yuma. That's where we met, except for Eric. He came in later.
I came in later.
But we all met in Yuma and then moved together to San Diego.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, shit. Napoleon tells me there's nothing in Yuma, so.
Nope. It's true.
No venues, no climbing, no camping, no.
There's a river. There's more than we say, but
it's Prison Hill.
everyone thinks their town's lame, whichever one they grew up in.
Yeah.
But I had the river, I had the desert. Everyone from California would go to Yuma for the dunes and the river and take their boats out. But then everyone from Yuma would go to San Diego for the beach and the malls.
See
So
that?
everyone's just crossing paths.
See that boggles my mind because when you say river, last I checked, Yuma's kind of in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh yeah, we need to go to water. Let's go away from the beach and the lakes and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Let's
exactly.
go out to the middle of the desert.
Yeah, they got like Martinez Lake out there.
Colorado River goes through Yuma.
Yeah, Colorado River goes right through Yuma, so everyone just goes out there for spring break and whatnot. The typical parties at the rivers that you think of, people go out there for that.
They're actually really big though.
Yeah.
They go park their boats and just get drunk all day.
But then venues, there was no I mean, there's venues, but not for our type of music. There's always been small venues that like come and go.
Mm-hmm.
We used to play all the time at skate parks because there was no venues for us to play at. We play under the Ramadas and whatnot. And then there was a place called Hefe's venue, which was really cool. But even that didn't last too long. It was an awesome venue, but
Hefe was crazy though. They were bringing huge bands through Hefe's for like a hot minute. You know?
Oh, really?
Like
Yeah.
the West Side came through. Who else came through? It was Dear Guns, right?
yeah,
For
yeah,
not
cool.
touching.
Isn't that Ponds Donnie one of them too?
Yeah. Like big shout out to Jeff Yuma, because he really tries hard to. Like the only reason that any music's still alive for our scene in our music in that town.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You know, this one because I was even trying for one point trying to find a venue out there,
yeah.
and like it's like I think there was like one
Yeah.
that was on the internet, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, it's like 1,200 people, and it's in a town we don't know, so I don't think we can draw 1,200 people. And I went to I remember I was trying to find you, and you're like, yeah, there's not really anything out here. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna see you? But yeah, but no, like, I mean, lucky you guys moved to San Diego. Your guys' music is huge there. You guys got like, so I know Shakedown's gone, but you got Soma, Brick by Brick.
Yeah.
You got the Moreau, Frick. You got Tower 2, Till 2, Soda Bar.
Yeah, Soda Bar.
Is
Shake
the-
Cafe.
Wait, Shake Cafe still around?
It is.
I think it
it's
is right
like
now.
every year they're like, oh, we're shutting down.
It closes
Yeah,
every
but-
year and reopens.
Like, cause we literally did a benefit show for them because it was like,
Yeah.
this is the last show ever. We're gonna have Monday Card play. Blah blah
I think
blah.
they
blah,
do
blah.
that when funds are
They
running
have
low.
last shows like twice a month.
Yeah.
You think for a venue on campus they would be funded by the
I know.
campus?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Like, hey, it's a good marketing strategy. It gets us every time.
Yeah.
It's a cool venue though. It's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is cool.
It's fun.
So yeah, so just let me know like some accomplishments or maybe some big things that like milestones that you guys have probably hit that you guys think like you've hit throughout like starting off small and then you're like, oh man, I never thought I'd be here, or like this is pretty cool or whatnot.
Warped.
Warped Tour.
Yeah, that was big. Or for me,
2 years in a row.
yeah, especially being from a town like Yuma,
Mhm.
getting to that point where you're like, whoa, we get to play Warped Tour.
Yeah, everything was pretty incremental. Like I think there was at one point we played a show with like 200 kids in Yuma,
Mhm.
like under a Ramada at a skate park, and it was kind of like, whoa, this is kind of cool. Like there's a lot of kids out here. At least to us, 200 kids is a lot, you know.
Yeah.
And I think at that point we thought, let's try to do this for real, and so we all went to San Diego. But then from there, we play like the spot. I guess the spot to be there is Soma, San Diego.
Yeah.
All the locals, that's the goal to play there or whatever. Then we played at the small stage, and then eventually you play at the big stage where all the big national acts are, and it's like a huge stage, and you feel like legit and stuff. And then from there, yeah, it's up to Warped Tour. So it's these weird little things of like, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool, and it's little things that keep growing and growing, And yeah, probably Warped Tour was like, I guess the coolest thing so far. But now it's like, the road is the coolest thing for
Yeah,
us.
being able to like have it. Even this tour is 2 weeks, but like I never thought it could have gotten to this point. Like I would when I was 14 or whatever. I never thought, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna be in Oklahoma with these guys. Like it's pretty cool.
So so I got a question for like 14-year-old all of you. What would you say to them, or what do you think their reaction would be to you now? Like being a musician and stuff like that, doing what I assume you guys all love and stuff like that.
That's good. Hit him with the time traveling question.
Yeah. Where else am I gonna go from there?
For me, probably just do it sooner, or like when you're a kid, you think about stuff, and you think about like, oh, I want to be whatever,
Yeah.
a fireman or an astronaut or a guitarist or music. I want to be in a band, But then at some point, I guess society or my parents or whatever tell you, you need to go to school and you need to get a good job and blah blah blah, And so I did that and went to school. went to college, and then figured I got some job at a bank and would climb up the ranks or whatever. And at some point I realized this isn't what I want. Why am I doing this, And I could have been starting what I really wanted like years ago.
So just do it sooner.
Yeah, just like, I don't know, just do what you want. Like make your own path and don't do what I guess the world tells you need to do.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. I don't know what I'd tell myself. He was such a like, yeah, he didn't know what he wanted to do. He was just all like, I'm gonna play this guitar and then I'm gonna probably trash the garage. Yeah. But okay, I want to know the craziest moment you guys ever had. Like, as a band, I don't know if you even have any crazy moments, being like churchgoers and stuff like that. You guys keep it pretty civil, PG, whatever. But if you had a crazy moment, like one story collectively that you all wanted to share that you wouldn't really share with anyone else, what would that story be? Like, just
Oh man.
Seeing a guy almost die like a couple of days ago.
wait, what?
Oh yeah, we just saw someone get hit by a motorcycle. I mean, that's not rock and roll crazy, but it's crazy to us.
Unless you were the person driving the motorcycle.
Yeah, right.
Or you were the person driving the truck, and at that point you just confessed to a hit.
Yeah.
Hey, I think the guy in the motorcycle was blasting Pantera, probably. I don't know. For the sake of the story, I'll say yeah. Pretty metal.
There you go.
Yeah.
And in Texas, no less.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, and then I guess just like, what are you guys doing now? If you want to let them know, this is probably gonna go today or next week, so they'll be able to follow you guys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
Stuff?
Yeah, right now we have like a bunch of songs that we've recorded and we're kind of holding on to them, and now we're literally shooting music videos for, and even today you helped us, shoot some music videos.
In a grody place
Yeah.
that we will not name.
So right now we're just building up content so that we can release it, and I think that's really where we're at right now. That,
Where's your content going to be released on, like platform-wise?
Everything.
Everything.
YouTube
Yeah.
being the main one, I guess.
Yeah.
videos will be on YouTube. Our songs, they're now with like TuneCore and stuff, it gets on everywhere.
Yeah.
It'll be on like I've seen like the stats, and people have bought our songs on like Xbox or PlayStation
Yeah.
Music.
It's crazy going through like media distributors like CD Baby or TuneCore or something like that. They literally just take everything out of our hands. We're just like, here's the material, and then they just like blast it over everywhere. They're just like, here's your daily progress. And we're like, that's easy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Like, I believe even you were saying it today. Like, everything is just like DIY. Everything's just like, for bands nowadays, it's so much easier just to do everything by yourself than it is to go through some big record company or production company or whatever, because almost the technology is so advanced now that I think we all could just do it ourselves.
It's accessible now to
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to like deal with all the bullshit or feel like we're getting screwed over or something like that.
Yeah.
It's easy.
Yeah, that's kind of our goal, and that's why I ended up getting a camera so we can shoot our own music videos and be as self-sufficient as we can.
Man, that was a really nice camera.
Yeah,
I was like
that's
looking
cool.
at it, I'm like, that probably cost like a couple grand.
Oh yeah, a little more than a couple. But, so that's why I need to make a lot of music videos with it. And make it work.
Make as many as possible. Monetize.
Yeah. But then the most awesome thing would be if we were able to record our own music. We're not there yet, but
Really?
or at least not to a legit quality, I guess.
I guess, well, I mean, have you guys recorded your own music, or do you guys use studios for that stuff?
Studios.
Have you guys tried using Mixcraft?
Uh-uh.
That's, well, I mean, for all our CDs and all our music, we use Mixcraft, and then I forget what Adam uses to mix and master. There's a program that like does it for you and tells you how to go through about it.
Yeah.
But I'll send that stuff to you. But like Mixcraft is like, it's totally state of the art. You can like grab a guitar, plug it into your like computer, laptop, or whatever, or your soundboard. Record all the stuff like you normally would, just mic everything. Record it like you normally would, and Mixcraft will actually allow you to have like third-party amps and stuff like that, where you can like Ooh, it's that burger coming back. You can like build your own cabinet and effects, pedals and stuff like that, and just build it all digitally, and it'll sound like if you were playing it like
Nice.
live and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you just mix it down. Seriously, coming back with the vengeance.
The coves.
The cove. But you can mix and master stuff like that, and you can get a pretty decent quality, almost like studio recording
Nice.
that way as well.
Yeah.
And then
I have to hit you up for that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's only like I think like $50 a month if you really want to get like the over the top one. It's like 100.
Mm-hmm.
But like you do that a month, and within a month you probably can spit out an album.
Yeah.
If you have all the material ready, you guys get that practice over it. Which you guys are. You guys, the music is amazing. I've been watching it on YouTube a lot recently and stuff
Nice.
like that. And so
Thank you.
obviously I'm a fan.
Thanks, man.
But yeah, but I got nothing else to say unless you want to give any shout outs or say anything to the camera or the people at home.
Go.
If you're gonna follow Napoleon's advice, don't go to work, don't go to school, fuck everything, fuck everybody. Go and do your dreams. Go rob that store next door.
Yeah, just thank you everybody. Thanks for sticking around and being with us. We
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Ma.
Thanks, Starbucks.
Seriously, that's sponsored though. We need that money to like keep the lights on.
Yeah.
But you can follow us at Crazy Cat. You can follow these guys at New Challenger on Facebook, YouTube. They're practically everywhere. Check them out on Spotify or iTunes, Bandcamp.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Just literally just Google them. They're fucking amazing. And we'll catch you guys next time. Also, subscribe, like, all that blah 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 blah. I'm too lazy to go and turn that off.